Hello friends, in this video I will talk about RC series circuit or also known as series CR circuit, where R is the resistance and C is the capacitor which are connected in series. Resistor, we know that resistor opposes the flow of current and there is no effect of frequency on resistance. It means that for AC as well as DC, resistor acts same. Now the voltage and current in resistor always in phase. It means that there is no phase difference or zero phase difference between voltage and current flowing through a resistor. But in case of a capacitor, generally capacitor is used to store the electrical energy in the form of electrical field, and there is effect of frequency on the capacitor. For ideal capacitor, the resistance is 0 and the reactance of the ideal capacitor, it is generally considered as negative, and we know that as frequency increases, the effective impedance of the capacitor decreases. It is because inductance, resistance offered by a capacitor, that is Xc, also known as capacitive reactance, is given by the formula Xc is equals to 2 pi Fc. That is, capacitive reactance is inversely proportional to the frequency, and therefore as frequency increases, the capacitive reactance decreases and vice versa. In case of capacitor, the voltage lags the current by 90 degree, or we can say that current leads the voltage by 90 degree. So both these sentences are important and we will use this concept in our RC series circuit. So this is the diagram for RC series circuit, where a resistance and a capacitor is connected in series across a supply voltage V equals to Vm sin omega t. It means that AC supply is applied and the voltage across resistance is considered to be VR and voltage across capacitor is Vc. The terminal voltage, or we can say that total voltage across this RC series circuit is V, and it is equals to Vm sin omega t. Now when switch is closed, the capacitor gradually start charging, and it will charge unless it reaches to the maximum power supply. It means that if we want to plot the diagram for this charging, then if this is the time axis and this is the voltage, then capacitor will charge like this, and this charging depends on the time constant R and C. This is given by R multiplied by C, and the current flowing through capacitor, let it be IC, it is equals to C into dVc by dt, where C is the value of capacitance in farad, and dVc upon dt is the rate of change of voltage with respect to time. Here we know that the rate of change of voltage is maximum for this period, means from 0 to maximum, and therefore in this case current is maximum, but as the voltage is maximum, further the current will be negative as per this formula. Now let us plot the phasor diagram and waveform for the RC series circuit. Now in case of a series circuit, the current flowing through this circuit is constant, whereas voltage are different for R and C. Therefore we will consider current as a reference, and therefore it will be taken on the horizontal axis, that is on x axis. And in resistance, voltage and current are in phase. So if they are in phase, there is no phase difference. It means that the axis of current and voltage will overlap each other. So the voltage across resistance is in phase with the current, and it can be drawn like this. Now in capacitor, voltage lags the current by 90 degree. As voltage lags it by 90 degree, as per the phasor diagram rule, lag is indicated in clockwise direction and it's lag by 90 degrees, so it will be perpendicular to the eye with 90 degree phase difference. So the voltage across capacitor can be drawn like this. Now to draw the resultant voltage, that is V, we have to draw parallel line like this, and if we connect this point with the intersection point, then we will get the total voltage V, or we can say that terminal voltage V here. And the equation for current, as it is we are considering it as a reference, it is given by I equals to Im sin omega t. And from this diagram, this voltage, this overall voltage is lagging the current because it is in clockwise direction, and clockwise direction indicates the lag in phasor diagram. So it is lagging by some angle, let that angle be phi. Therefore voltage will be given by the equation V equals to Vm sin omega t. Here it is the reference current which is originating from the 0, and the equation for the voltage will be V equals to Vm sin omega t minus phi, as it is lagging. So the lag of voltage can be drawn like this. This is the phase angle phi. It is phi and it will remain same for the every corresponding values. Now same diagram, this diagram can be redrawn like this. This is the VR and this is overall voltage V. If we replace this vector for the capacitor to this position, we will get diagram like this, and this is called as voltage triangle because all the sides are there indicating the voltage across resistor, voltage across capacitor, and total voltage. So using this we can calculate the voltage from this voltage triangle. The overall voltage V will be given by Pythagoras theorem. It will be equals to V square, which is equals to VR square plus VC square. Now V will be equals to under root VR square plus VC square, and if you want to write the exact value of VR, then it is equals to I multiplied by R. So I square R square will be its square, plus for capacitor it is I multiplied by the resistance offered by capacitor, it is XC. So I square XC square will be the value for this VC. And therefore if we put if we have common I, then we will get it as R square under root R square plus XC square, which is nothing but the impedance, that is generally indicated by Z, and Z is equals to under root R square plus XC square. And therefore the equation for voltage, that is total voltage, will be equals to I multiplied by Z, or the current will be given by V upon Z, where Z indicates the impedance and V indicates the total voltage, and I is the total current flowing through the circuit. Now we will just write the values here. VR is IR, VC is IXC, and V is equals to I multiplied by Z. Now if we divide this voltage triangle by current, then this current will get cancelled, and what will remain? It is resistor, capacitive reactance, and impedance. That is called as, basically it is called as impedance triangle because its sides are resistance, reactance and inductance respectively. And this overall resistance of the circuit, that is total resistance offered by the circuit, is known as impedance and it is denoted by Z, and Z is equals to R under root R square plus X square. Its unit is ohm and it is denoted by omega sign. Here this angle, this is our phase angle phi, and it can be calculated by using cos phi, that cos phi will be equals to R upon Z and tan phi will be equals to XL upon R, and therefore phi is equals to cos inverse R by Z and phi equals to tan inverse XC upon R. Thank you.